A sudden unsettling movement along the India-Bangladesh border is raising eyebrows from Delhi to Dhaka. An exodus is unfolding across India's South Bengal. Illegal Bangladeshi nationals who once slipped into India unseen are now scrambling to go back. And the timing is no coincidence. The pushback comes as India begins a special intensive revision of its electoral rolls, or SIR, a rigorous verification exercise ahead of the high-stakes assembly elections in the Indian state of West Bengal. I must tell you that West Bengal also shares border with Bangladesh. And the moment the process began, movement at the border spiked, fast and visibly. Queues at checkpoints, bags, families, people admitting openly, yes, we are Bangladeshi, yes, we came illegally.
They say that they had crossed over the border from Dhamakhali, another place in North 24 Parganas, and they did not have visa. They illegally entered the Indian territory. He has casted his mandate in India thrice, as he said.
But as the lines grow longer, so does the list of questions. The first, how did so many enter India so easily? This isn't one or two. This is thousands over years, crossing rivers, fields, gaps in the fence, living in Indian cities, getting local documents, finding jobs, all without detection. And that brings us to the second question. Where were the central forces? Where was the Border Security Force, or the BSF? How did these undocumented migrants evade patrols, checkpoints, and surveillance for years? If hundreds can now walk back openly, how many walked in silently? At the Hakimpur checkpost, the images were telling. Hundreds gathered, rickshaw pullers, construction workers, clean workers, waiting to cross back into Bangladesh. Many had Indian documents for daily use. Some lived here for a decade, some for two. Which leads to the third and most urgent question. What if some who entered illegally weren't laborers at all? What if some weren't slipping away from poverty, but slipping toward radical networks? Latest intelligence reports warn that Lashkar-e-Taiba's Hafiz Saeed is eyeing Bangladesh as a new front against India, a new logistical corridor, a new recruitment ground, a new staging point. If that's true, then the border isn't just porous. It's a vulnerability, a risk, a potential gateway for terror. The uncomfortable reality is this. If so many undocumented migrants could enter over the years without detection, what stops trained operatives from doing the same? What stops radical elements from blending in with laborers, living quietly in Indian cities and waiting for the perfect moment to vanish? As biometric checks intensify at the border, police are stepping in when red flags appear. But the critical issue remains. India is screening those leaving. Who screened them when they entered? Who verified them when they stayed? In the end, this exodus is more than a border story. It's a mirror held up to India's security apparatus. If hundreds can walk out now without resistance, it means hundreds once walked in without detection. And in an age where terror groups hunt for new frontiers, a porous border is not just a lapse, it's an invitation. The question is no longer why they are leaving. The question India must confront is how will it stop the ones who should have never be allowed to enter again. This is Rudjashish Kanjlal for India Today Global.